Hello guys, just a quick one because I was just talking to my neighbour a minute, and obviously I have some strange waffly conversations with people here because I suppose I find it very, very, very difficult being in a world where people just don't really understand that we can actually do what we want. Like, we have choices and we can design our lives exactly the way that we want it, that this universe, this world, this is my little zone here. I'm stood by my little fire exit here in shithole Somerstown, but this is a residual of me, of where I feel that I deserve at the moment, because obviously prior to Aaron and Faith being taken, you have to forgive me because it's Sunday morning, I haven't really got up and got dressed. I've been bitching with Dean again, so I come out, and I quite like the fact that I get to come out, so I haven't had any time to myself in sort of the last 7 years to sort of really think about me again, and what I love and what my bucket lists are. And I suppose because after Aaron and Faith were taken, none of it mattered anymore. And I think one of the challenges that I've got myself in, and with having this conversation with my neighbour, is that maybe this is all I believe I deserve now because of Aaron and Faith being taken. Because prior to Aaron and Faith being taken, people will know I had all my pictures up on the wall of the lifestyle for the children, and you know, the things that I wanted to do for them, where we were going. And obviously one of them was Disneyland. And then I looked, and then this is how I sort of got into things, guys. I was obviously pricing up Disneyland for a mother with 4 children, and the apartments is slightly different and it was going to be more expensive. And then I had to pay for me as a single woman as well. And then I started obviously researching Disney, and then these blogs of Disney started coming up, and then I saw something of Corey Haim. And for those that have followed my journey and my blogs, I've talked about Corey Haim quite a lot. He was the love of my life. I used to have his picture on my wall. I used to look at this man's eyes, and even as a 14-year-old girl, I used to think, why are you so sad? Why are you so sad? And now we know why. We know why Corey Haim was so sad. We know why so many of the people that were coming through Disney and the music industry and things like that, we understand why. And I think from going from having all of these dreams and these bucket lists and all these ambitions and all this hope and all this faith that I had, hence my daughter being called Faith, to them taking my children, like, none of it mattered. Like the big house and you know, and having the family home and going out on day trips and travelling the world, all of these things didn't matter. Hey honey, you alright? And okay, well, I've just said, hey honey, you alright? That's Kyle, my crackhead. That's, no, he's not there yet, but I absolutely adore Kyle. He's lovely. Kyle knows the boundaries. He knows when my boys come past, you don't pump his hand, you don't high five my kids, you know, he knows, and we have that respect. But social are having a go at me for the people that are around me, but they put me here. You're going to see the reaction again in a minute, because my very dear friend is walking through the gate in a minute. So just warn you that what I come on is to talk about might change. But Graham is a prime example of somebody who had hopes and dreams and ambitions and things, and then things went wrong, and holy shit!
Oh, it's you.
What has happened to you?
You got my letter, didn't you? You got my letter.
I get all your letters. What is this?
Good. As long as I can trust you, because you're good. You are good. I fell over a fucking paving stone, that's all. But not everyone... I wasn't pissed even. Pathetic. Unbelievable, darling. Oh, good. I hope you read my letter. Good came out of it. Had a good night's sleep in QA. Met Penny, and I've known before, and Harriet. And all the scans are good, all the blood tests, the 3 But it does look bad. But it's worse than it. It's not as bad as it looks.
It's not as bad as it looks,
I
guys.
don't even want to look at it. I knew you'd be like this. Bless you. Did you get all my letters?
I did get all your
We're
letters.
going to make a fortune. Don't give up on me. I'm very clever. Jenny is driving me mad.
Come on, she always drives.
I might have to get you to go and get it for me. I can't get it. I'm allowed apparently I'm allowed round the place. I can go back there and get it. She doesn't give a fuck about any of us. I lost the fucking phone, didn't I? All the texts.
I know.
It's a fucking living nightmare. I've got to go back. But I'm a lucky silly old cunt because I came back here and Nathan and David are going to get me a new phone for free and they're going to sort out the DWP for me. That's why I did it. I was in a bad mood because the DWP have cut me by about 60, 70 a week. That is outrageous. I'm not having that. And Nathan's going to put an appeal in. It means I've got to, tomorrow morning, I've got to get up and go to the office and sit there with him. And he goes to the phone, phones this vile bastards up. But I've got to stay calm because I went on a rant in Sainsbury's
I know.
about the Chinese. You watch your kids, don't let them get ill. I'm not going to look at it, put it away.
I want you to see it.
No.
I want you to look at yourself.
Since I've done that, all
Look
these
at yourself, Graham.
lovely people have been looking after me. And a couple of girls in Commercial Road who I've seen before, but I can't remember them, gave me a kiss, talked to me for half an hour. There's some kind people out there. But I feel so stupid, I feel so silly doing that, you know? What, you got your hair like that?
Graham's blind, by the way.
What?
Well, you can't see me, can you? Can you see me?
I can see you, yeah, 'cause I
Can you
can
see
see
me
you.
here?
I'm not blind.
No, can you see me here?
Yeah.
How can you see me there?
The eyes are fine.
Your eyes are fine, are they?
Yeah.
Your eyes are fine, Graham.
Oh, no, I'm short-sighted.
Can you
That
see
hasn't
me
gone
here?
away.
Can you see me
Yeah.
here, Graham?
I just-
Can you see me here? Can you recognise me, Graham?
Yes.
Really?
I don't recognise you.
That's why you asked who I was when I walked through
Oh,
your
no,
gate.
silly. No, I get a bit
There you go.
confused. I get this all the time, people wanting to talk to me. My lucky old silly old bastard. Felt so silly. But I know, what's happened to your pushchair in the hall?
It's inside the house
Why?
now. I lost. The council made me put it
Oh,
inside.
I told a couple of people, they've had the same trouble. My mate, oh, listen to this. Don't get me wrong, they're decent people. Darren, I've got to know this bloke called Darren, he's about early 30s, gave me a 20 quid note last week, doesn't want it back, friendly guy, then went and bought me 4 Guinness. Drove me in his car.
Yes.
What?
Yes. Graham is always sober, aren't you, Graham?
I'm always healing though, look at that. Completely healing.
I know. If I showed
madness,
you
isn't
Graham's feet are...
My feet aren't very nice, no.
No, you need proper shoes.
I'm
You've
done-
got a coat on, though.
I know, I've got 2 coats.
You've got 2 coats.
This is
Someone
meant-
gave him a
This
coat.
is not meant to sound pervy, but Penny insisted on me having a shower. Now listen, she's a bit of a... You don't argue with her. I was going to have stand up for me because she's a bit scared of me. But I gave in and she sat in the shower for 20 minutes with me.
Have you had a shower, Graham?
Oh yeah.
I wondered
Washed
why
my
you...
hair and everything.
I did
And
think...
she washed all my lower regions and my hair and everything and sat there talking to me. She just got back from Iona in Scotland with her family, went for a family holiday. I've met her before. And then there's Harriet, who's about 19, 18, she was with me. I had to lie in this ward with these 3 old bastards for about... One was dying, one was coughing his guts out. And I'm sitting there talking about Alex Higgins. Yeah.
Say hello to Alex. Say hello, Alex.
hello,
Say
Alex.
hello to Alex Higgins.
Hello, Alex.
What if he is watching? What if he comes on and watches and says, oh
He's
my goodness.
dead. It would be a bit of a
Oh,
problem.
yes, he is dead,
yeah,
isn't he?
Bit of a
Shit, I should know
slight
he's dead because he
problem,
lived
yeah.
behind me in Northern Ireland. Yeah, wrong one. Say
Don't
hello to who
don't
you
do all
want to
that
talk
again.
to.
You're talking about all that again.
Yeah, who
It's
do you
true,
want to
innit?
talk to? Who do you need to talk to?
Oh yeah,
Graham?
2 girls.
No, who do you need to talk to? Who do you need to reach
Look,
out
I want
to?
you to look up 2 models. I've found Hannah's number again. She gave me a number.
No,
years
leave the
ago.
women alone. Who are going to help you get your film done?
Oh, there's masses of them. Rob's doing well again. Rob knows what's happened. But he's having trouble with Vanessa. I'm hoping to meet up with him and go through all the. I can do a lot of the numbers.
Because I need the CD. I need it burnt onto CD.
Yeah, but I've talked to him about that. The numbers I've given you, you've got what the phone is.
I got my phone. Look, I have a phone, Graham. It works.
Yeah, I know. That's good because I've got a silly little cheapo from Tesco for 10 quid from Asda. Jenny won't touch it. Jenny's swearing at everyone.
She won't use a phone.
She
Jenny
won't-
will
no,
not
Jenny
use
is
a phone.
impossible. She doesn't like any of us. She puts up with me. I don't know why.
Yeah, this is all. Graham and Jenny actually lost their home because of the
No, they
benefit
didn't.
crutches.
Well, no, what?
Your benefits, wasn't it?
No.
Yes. Go back to the beginning,
No.
prior to here, because they've separated you and Jenny, haven't they?
Well, I've put up with it, and it's done us good actually. To be honest, because
think it's done us
we're
good
getting
to be
on better.
separated?
Yeah, we're getting on better. But she's and her benefits are going fine. Mine, this Nathan is good.
But you won't have to be on benefits if you sell this film.
Of course I won't. Go fuck. We want to get to Devon fine. If we get to the Devon, we just walk. And I've decided we're just going to do it.
Yeah.
We walk in, ask him how much I'm worth, and immediately cause trouble. I'd rather do it with you and get it done right and be sort of civilised and sensible rather than do it the Mickey way. Because I've met Mickey again through his contacts. He wants to take a shotgun down there, and that we'll all end up in trouble then. No, it's not fun. I'm not making this up.
I know you're not.
You know, Mickey would just pop.
I know.
He'd pop down with the boys.
I know.
He's already.
I need boys. I need people like that.
Do you want some help?
Let's not talk about that right now. Anyway, we're going to do it the right way, aren't we? We're going to go down and speak to the solicitors.
Yes, Chetwood.
And get your inheritance sorted.
Terry Chetwood. You, me, and if we've got to take your two boys, we will. Who's up there looking after them?
Dean.
Oh, is he still here? He's looking after you.
No, we've got the meeting on Tuesday. I've got to go back on the child protection because of the vagrants that I hang around with.
What?
And the people that have my children around.
Who's that?
People like you, Graham.
No, you get me wrong, you see. You shouldn't be saying things
It's not
like
me,
this.
it's social.
It's ridiculous.
And the Roberts Centre.
No, it's not.
They don't like me, the Roberts Centre, do they?
No, they hate you. you're as mad as me. You already are.
I'm as mad as Graham. We're as mad as a box of fish, aren't we, Graham?
You're as mad as a box
Look
of
at that
frogs.
bloody face, Graham. What are we
You're
going
as
to do?
mad as a
with you?
box of frogs.
What are we going to do with you? Look
What's
at
it-
your face.
What do you think about all this virus? I've got another social worker. He's two. He's good. I've got Leah, two now. I've got Leah and Leighton. But
Social workers or support workers?
No, they're called official social workers.
About time.
And I don't need them. I'm a big bag. But they look after
But
me.
they fill out your paperwork and they get your forms.
No, Nathan does that.
Are they getting you a home?
No,
That's
Nathan's
all we
doing
need
that
to
tomorrow.
know.
Nathan, we're sitting it out. Graham Ward's got the house. Do you want to be my tenant?
No?
Well, you could be if you wanted to. Graham Ward's got
No.
so,
I can
so
get an
much-
outhouse for you
Graham
and you
Ward
could live
has
in the
got-
granny flat
Graham
down
Ward
at the
has
bottom.
got a car
But
for
live with
me, a
you?
car for
No.
you. He's got a house for all of us. He's got 3 houses if you want the truth. But I want to sit out here for the moment.
Right, let's go in here through the wind and get out. Hey! Come through here to the front door. Let's get out the wind.
This Leighton, he turns out to be a ranting lefty. Right, and he sits there, we're talking for 2 hours together, and he starts saying there is a cure, and the government is hiding it from the people.
Yes, we know this.
We had all this crap going on. I just wanted him to get out. But we had a long talk. I gave you the list of my stuff for eBay, didn't I?
No,
No, I did. I gave it to you. No,
no, not you guys.
it's in one of the letters.
I will have it.
You don't on eBay. I did a list.
Behind you.
No, listen, I spent 2 hours doing that list. I must have given it to you because I can't find it.
No, you haven't given me any.
A list of all the stuff to sell.
No, not you guys.
Must still be in there.
Right, it's really cold. We're going in.
Look, where were you going then when you met me?
No, I was going in.
Apart
It's
from-
cold.
Down the toilet.
It's cold. I was going in actually. Just kids can't see me
You
upstairs.
know, we're only talking on the worst wind point.
But she's very shy coming through now.
Look about, after about 20 different medications, and it wasn't anything else. It may have been to do with Ramapil. I'm not sure yet. You know. Oh, you're coming in here, yeah?
Yep, I'm coming in.
I thought you were going to.
I'm going in the lift in a minute, guys, so I
Yeah,
will
we'll just go
probably
upstairs 'cause-
cut off so.
Hoping that Jenny turns up. hoping that Jenny turns up, but she's so difficult to get. But she's got to go to Nationwide with me. But she won't. I don't know what she's doing. She's come round and she's begged if she can live here with me again or live somewhere else with me. Sorry. And I've tried to explain to her, but she says, I'm not interested in any of you. I just want to go back and have my cigarettes.
Oh yes, because she has
I
to
didn't
have
know
her
she
fags.
smoked.
Jenny's another
How
didn't
naughty
pick
you
up.
are.
But fags, we have to make sure that they're long enough for Jenny, because if they're too short, she's not happy.
Oh, I've got a whole load of ends up there for her. Did you know? And I always pick up a few if I find them. But no, I gave you the description of the film.
I will
You've
go
got
and,
that.
I've got all that, yes, I have
And
all
you,
that.
but I've been giving you all these letters.
Yes,
You
I
must
have all of
with
that. I have all of that. I just don't have the eBay letter, but I will double check.
Double
'Cause
check.
I said I didn't have your key,
I'm
and I
sure you must have it.
did. I will double check.
Because I
sort
spent
it
an
today.
It's
I've-
two
after
yellow,
Tuesday, when Tuesday's done.
yellow
then
sheets with what I think they're worth, what I think the public will think of them, what describe them, and then write down what the things are.
So he's certainly not incompetent.
They must be in there, you know?
Right, I'll have another double check. So
Yeah.
what are you doing today anyway?
Don't let it interfere with your, you know, because basically, Dean and your kids, they're your family. And I'm just giving you, you're my PA still. Nothing's changed. You're 10%. You'll miss, they don't like that. None of them like that. What are you giving Kelly any money for? I don't. Mind your own business, Curl. The Curl's been asking questions.
And no, he doesn't give
He's
me
a lonely
money.
Curl.
I'm on
He's a lonely
10%
Curl.
if we sell this
The
film.
Curl is a lonely Curl. You're 10% of everything. If Chetwood tells me I've got 150 grand, you get 15 grand immediately. I'll give you a cheque. Obviously, it won't clear, but I'll give you... You make me worse, you do. Love you to bits. We're meant to meet. I've told you that from day one. I've got some chocolate here for you. Do you want of it? I've got masses of it, but I don't want to come to the flat. Wait there. Oh, no,
Nobody comes to the flat when Dean's here.
Where's your bloody front doormat? That's gone.
Oh, they took my doormat.
Why?
They took everybody's doormats. Because it's a firehouse safety.
What have they got against you? Have you been doing, before I moved in here, were you being naughty with all sorts of things? I bet you were.
Now, Graham
I'm not
can
gonna
tell
look at
you
it.
how bad it has been here for me. Come on, Graham. They have got it in for me here, haven't they?
Yes, I've always thought that actually. Rob's got trouble too. He wants to speak to you and see how you're getting on to do the work, but we can't come round when your bloke's there. Also, if we do come round, the kids are there. Why don't you just... You must be the worst PA in England. No, that's horrible. I don't mean that.
In the world.
No, I don't mean that.
In the world.
No, I don't mean that. You're good.
I'm a director,
That's the
not
trouble.
a PA.
No, you're good. That's the trouble. You're very good. I know you can get things done. Everyone else just sits and watches Neighbours. or bloody Emmerdale. You haven't even got a telly. That's why you're so good. I mean, you must be the most unusual person there is. That's why we get on. Jenny says, have you been talking to that Kelly? And I said, well, yes, but is the Pope Catholic? She's my PA, Jenny. I'm going now. No, seriously, I've got these two girls I want you to check. They're both models. They probably have got their own sites, but not now. I'll write the names down yet again.
You've got to stay away from the girls.
Oh, it was encouraging. I'm not making this up. I've been there, done that. But the fact is, Penny's no spring chicken. She's a mature nurse. I mean, but I've met her a few times now, and she has a go at me. But she thought I was mid-50s. she thought I was about. I said, I get away with 54 or 55. Graham, I wouldn't even have given you that. I would have put it down a few years from that. I nearly kissed her, but just as well I didn't.
No, she is your nurse.
No, she's really good. Really
She's your
good,
nurse,
really good.
She's your nurse,
Got
Graham.
brand new clothes again, you know. I'm not
This is
under any illusions. Do you know what I
Graham's
mean?
wardrobe.
Go away. You are. I don't do these things to you, do I?
I do it because I love you.
Good, I'm pleased.
Look at your face.
No, I'm not going to do it because it makes me really angry. I thought I was someone else for a minute. Bloody Johnny Walker, the DJ. I'm privileged to think I was him. He's down to his last £2 million. Graham Ward wants to meet you again. He likes you.
Mr. Patel. Hello, honey.
Hi. Now, have you got wheels? Tell me about that.
Yes.
I'm prying now.
Yes, but
How did you swindle that then?
Because I've managed to sort everything
good
out.
news.
However, I haven't changed
That's
the
good
insurance
news, then.
over, and they're trying to take things off, and I've got to repay the tax. So it's all
Right.
over the place.
Graham
'cause
Ward
my
did
life's all over
ask,
the place.
seriously, did you want any help? I'm not just making this up.
Well, then I get shit off Dean because I have men helping
You'll
me.
get trouble
These are
from
the
you-
men. These
No,
are the men
You'll
that
get trouble
I'm
from
sleeping
your
with.
dean if Graham Ward helps you.
Yes, of course.
And Graham Ward would start winding him up.
Yes,
You know
of
what he
course.
does, don't you? He winds other men up.
Yes, of course.
He's very fond of you, though. Very fond of you, as I am. But he's got his own problems, Mr. Ward. He's down to his last 6 million. Doesn't know what to do with it. And he's offered. You know what? When I say this, you know I'm telling you the truth. I haven't touched spirits for a year. That's been
I
truthful.
know.
I've been a good.
Or sniffed.
Since with Jason Parsons. But, no, about 10 months. About 10 months.
10 months.
Yeah, I've been a good lad. A good lad. All the
Now he's got to get you off this.
No, all the tests, they did the scan machine again. I had to go in that thing. Not the bad one, the one I can put up with. 6 blood tests, 6 blood pressure tests. Did my temperature, put that thing in my ear, and that thing under the tongue. They're happy with that. It's a miracle. It's a total miracle. Everyone says that. Dean gets worse. My Dean gets worse results, and he doesn't do anything. No, apart from
Yes, Graham has come back with all clear health.
I've
Can
come
you
back
believe
from the
it?
dead. I'm not come back from the dead.
You have actually.
I've come back from
You
Threshers.
are, because this is the last time this is going to happen.
I've come
isn't
back
it?
from Threshers.
We need proper
No, it must have
shoes.
been a bad hit.
Is a bad
It's very
hit.
scary.
That is a bad
Look, as long as
hit.
you know, no
Look
one
at
touched
that.
me.
Look at
Everyone,
your eyes.
No. No one touched me.
Look at your
I
eyes.
fell against the pavement on there, and no one touched me. I woke up, I had 40 quid in my pocket. No one's put their hands in my pocket. The phone must have fallen out and gone down the drain or something. It's a pain in the arse. That's the 10th one I've lost. The 10th one. It's only a cheap thing from Asda. It's not one of your smart things. The worst thing you can do is have a smartphone because it takes the place of your brain, doesn't it? That's
Yes,
being
guys,
horrible to
that
you,
is
sorry.
true.
Listen, you know it's International Women's Day.
Yes, I
so
do.
I'm not gonna
That's what I was
I'm
talking
not
about
gonna
when we
be
came on
rude.
the live. So,
I'm not going to say anything I shouldn't
what do you say?
I want to know what Peter Cook would have said about that. Because
Oh, people are actually asking because they're asking what it is that you're doing. Someone says here he was working with Steve Davis, snooker player.
Oh,
so
so
what
yeah.
is it you're doing?
we want to get Steve Davis
Yeah,
down.
so what is it that you do,
Steve Davis
Graham?
would immediately sort us out. Because he says he's Alex Higgins' biggest ever fan. Please go online and do it. I'm
Right, so
assuming
ask, who do you want? Put it out there and
Steve Davis, Tim Dunkley, are the big ones. Tim Dunkley, Piers Morgan, you know, the Piers Morgan, Nick Barrow with an E, Nick Barrow, and I've got a massive list that I
and
haven't even given you yet.
And why do you need these
Because
people?
they will know what to do immediately, and they'll phone up the people the copyright people, because I'm worried about copyright. The trouble with I've told you about Rob. Rob, even though I love him to bits, he's been my problem because he just says he doesn't. He's totally.
This is the final countdown.
I know. Rob's an anarchist.
But I tested it and it didn't come back on me.
No,
so.
Rob is an anarchist, and he just says he hates everything official, even though he's the best engineer you can possibly have. I've been saying, Rob, what we're going to do about Graham? Shit happens. Get me a drink. That's all he does. That's everything you do. If you came home and said, someone's just hit me in the street, Rob, and taken my purse, shit happens, Kelly. That's what he's like.
That's what my Dean was like.
Is he? They get on. The trouble is, that's the problem we've got. They probably would get on. Rob, what?
But they're men and I'm not allowed to
Yeah, but
associate with
no,
men.
Rob's 48, 49. He's worried about being 50. So you have to worry. Just been reading about Susanna Reid in The Sun. Who's all these women, Davina McCall has been opening her heart about her overdose when she was in her 20s. Well, I wish it had been more successful, darling.
I like
I
Davina
shouldn't have said,
McCall.
oh no, do you?
Yes. I haven't seen her on anything for ages though,
And,
because I don't have a
she's been
telly.
banned like you.
Is she?
You'd make a good presenter, actually. I can probably get you a job. Bill Parsons wants to meet you as well. By the way, I've had a message through someone else. Bill Parsons and Jason Parsons wants to meet. Jason Weston wants to meet you. And Mickey wants to meet you as well, but it would have to be when we're all relaxed, no naughty things, because Mickey immediately attracts. He only gets involved when things get, as he puts it, things get naughty, and he wants to help us all out, and it would mean he's very upset about the Jenny situation. Jenny doesn't like it round there. She's told me she doesn't like living in. She's Graham. I don't want to live with old ladies. That's what she says. You couldn't make it up, could you? And her television fell off the wall. You know, she's got one of these flat screens that fell down off the wall.
Oh dear.
And she just used it probably to light a cigarette on or something. I don't know what she does. She cooked me an omelette the other night. She's a good girl.
Very nice.
I love her to bits, you know.
I know.
But-
I know.
There's too much to tell you, but I assume that I'll have to live with that, Cal. If those pathetic little white envelopes I put through your door, I know they're safe with you.
They are safe.
Good,
They're
good,
all
good,
filed.
good. Yeah, because the E stuff, I can do it again, but it took me about 2 days. It took me a whole weekend to write them all
I'll
out.
have a double check.
Yeah, this Leighton, who I also want you to meet, he goes on eBay, he goes on YouTube, he makes films about churches. He was taken down. They took his films down because of the music. And early 40s, quite a bright lad. He thinks the stuff that I've written out, he thinks it's worth something. And the stamps, he thinks the stamps are worth something as well.
Okay.
Again, your 10%, the stamps, I mean it, I'm not making this up. It's so good that we met up, because, yeah, it's good. I'm just going to have another little walk in a minute. Do nothing, I can't, I'm just wait for Jenny, that's all. What's all this about? Is it music?
No, well, I
was
was.
going to ask you that.
I need some new headphones because only one of them work and they're really quiet. When my head is cluttered, I like to
I
keep the
don't want to
music
bore you
banging.
with this because you've got your own life. Tomorrow morning, though, I've got to be on my best. I'm going to meet Nathan and Dave at the Roberts Centre. We're going to have a good old
You've
session.
got Dave tomorrow, have
Dave
you?
Atkin. Do you know him?
Dave. Yeah, I saw Dave yesterday. Dave's going to go to prison if I have my own way.
No, Dave Atkin. Do you know
Is
him?
it right?
Why?
Is it the one that comes into the Roberts Centre? I
Dave.
can't remember his surname.
Dave Atkin.
I'll double check. I don't want to put the wrong one on it.
No.
Let's just say if you mention my name, you'll know.
Why have they got it in for you then?
Because they keep writing reports that are incorrect, and I'm going to sue them
Well,
all.
that's ridiculous.
I'm going to put their asses in prison just to learn a harsh lesson.
Jade? Miranda's gone. Jade? Lisa's
Oh,
gone.
Miranda's gone, has she?
Yeah.
Lisa's gone, has she?
Lisa's had a baby. They induced it. I don't know what that means. It sounds painful.
It means
But,
that they
no, of course I know what it means.
made her go into
If I
early
come back as a
labour.
woman, I want you to kill me.
And that's what they has for International
Please.
Women's Day.
Yeah. Please. And Bob Flintman said, yes, no problem, Graham, but we'll shag you first. I've got to go, right? Oh, did you? I wish I didn't knock because I knew your dean was with you. Made my fucking day the other night. Peter Cook and Dudley Moore were on Paramount Talking Pictures doing the sketch about Hollywood. It was the funniest thing in the world. He was the funniest man to ever draw breath. Stephen Fry said that. And he's sitting at the piano, Dud's at the piano, trying to keep a straight face, and Peter's going, of course, you know, in Hollywood, they're not really smiling. They just got, artists paint smiles on their faces. Jane Russell didn't have a large breasts. It was the Indian boy, Sabu, he was hiding in her bra. And I was just crying. I couldn't take any more. I had to switch it off. It's just too... The man is too funny. Well, he's dead now, obviously.
Right.
Oh, listen, the Curl bought me a jacket.
Wow.
Like that, actually, but that sort of fawny colour. Yeah, he's got a big heart, the Curl, don't get me wrong. When I made a fool of myself in Nationwide, because I knew that the money was going to be... Nathan warned me the money was going to go down. I'm very, very angry. And I threatened them with Mickey Sutton. I shouldn't have done that. But no, in Nationwide. I did. No, I did. And Dean went in and apologised on my behalf.
They're going to have to, because
No,
with
true.
Mickey Sutton comes guns.
Yeah, Mickey Sutton will just pop in there with his gun. He doesn't care. What he does. Also, I made a fool of myself in Sainsbury's, because at Tesco, I started on about China and called them socialists. Said, you shouldn't be talking like that, Graham. we can't serve you. I said, well, you're socialists, are you? And I walked out. Can't go back in there for a week or two. Made a fool of myself in the GP surgery, but they enjoy it. That's the trouble. They're as mad as we, really. But they don't want. They are as mad as us. They're as mad as you and me. What did you do to your thumb?
No, nail varnish.
Oh, was it nail varnish? Oh.
They need to do them again. They're horrible. Gotta go. So, right.
I'm going to unload my groceries. See, if there's any way of getting hold of you, I couldn't because I lost the mobile. But they wouldn't. I could have used the landline, but I've lost your number as well. It would have been great if you could have visited me because you could have wound them all up so well. It would have been so good. But you'd have said naughty things as well, because Harriet, you know, because obviously I fancy her to bits, but she's just doing her job. She doesn't want to talk to me for long, but it was a bit naughty because this Penny was Graham. It was about 7 o'clock in the morning, right? Graham, you're having a shower. All right, there's no argument. You're going to have a shower, Graham. So come on, we're going now.
Oh, it was at the hospital
Yes.
they got you in the shower. No wonder
What
they got
do
you.
you think it was?
I had an images of him upstairs with Graham in his flat.
No.
It's at the hospital. At least they got him in the shower.
Well, of course they did. It was very nice, but it's not the point. The most important thing, the wonderful veggie pie. I don't know where they make them. Penny says they make them in the kitchen up there. Well, they cook them in the... Lovely it was. It was gorgeous. Best veggie pie I've had for some time, actually.
Oh my word!
It's
It
not
is, isn't
raining,
it? Is it
Oh,
raining?
no.
Oh,
no.
wow!
Bloody
It is pouring out there. Right, well, I'm going in then. I'm not going back out either. I'm going in.
Oh, you're
as
going
well.
back in?
I'm coming in as
Well,
well.
I'll go.
It's
Come
pouring.
on, if it's good, because I'm supposed
No, I'm going to shoot out quickly and then
You'll
go
get
up the stairs.
soaked.
No, I'm going to go up the stairs
Why?
because I like to run up the stairs.
I used to do that all the time.
And I like to close. So, anyway, I'll see you guys later.
Now listen, before we do anything else, it's so don't you get all worked up for your, look after your kids, obviously. But that Tesco, these fucking students. It's definitely when me and Jenny we had a bad cold. I was on 6 ibuprofen over one evening period to calm it down. And I never get ill. It's these fucking students. It's the only shop I could go in. They're all in the queue with you, But now they're all sitting home worrying about the chinky virus, Let's look after. Hope they get well. Not. For some years anyway.
You're a fascist.
Listen, I'm seeing you soon.
See you later.
What do we do? I'll wait for you to contact me. That's the best thing.
Okay.
Okay? Because tomorrow morning is crucial. I've got this feeling, if I'm a lucky lad, Nathan can get me reinstated. But it's they've cut me down by 70 quid a week. They're total cunts. And I'm a conservative. How dare they do that? Jenny's all okay. That's the trouble. Christ knows what she's spending on cigarettes. She must be in heaven. She must be in heaven. What do I know? £9 a packet or something?
No, for fags. Wow.
Must be.
Worse than that.
Is it gone up again?
Oh, backy is £12
Oh.
something, 13, 14, 15 quid.
That's anything the way that you-
And that's tobacco. Fags, don't know. Fags, I don't smoke fags, so I don't know.
But you do roll-ups, don't you?
Yeah.
That's
Off my
what-
dimps.
And
My
you
dimps.
got my pack of tobacco, okay?
Yes, I
Good,
did.
I'm glad. A girl gave that to me down by Arundel Street. She just came up to me and said, "Do you want this, Graham?" "Oh, thank you." "Oh, that's very nice of you, darling." I get all these people are so friendly. I don't deserve it because I'm not a very nice person. But tomorrow morning is crucial. I've just got this feeling Nathan may be able to get me put the money back on. They seem to be. He knows what he's doing.
It's
He's
been cut,
pretty
Graham.
good. It's been cut.
It's been cut.
It's been. Yeah, he warned me. He
been
warned
cut.
me. That's why I was angry.
Yeah, it's been cut.
Look, I'll speak to you. Come
Okay,
here.
okay. I'll see you later.
How are the 2 kids?
They're great.
I can't believe
Nice
I
from
asked
asking for you. I can't believe you just asked that as well.
that. They're getting
Larkin.
better. No, they're getting. Oh, look! Did you read the 2 poems?
Don't even go there with Larkin with me or I'll shove you down that lift panel.
See, that's what I said to Dino. I'm doing something right. Kelly was quoting Larkin back to me.
Yeah, because it's a load of shit.
Oh no, you're wrong
No,
there.
take
We're
your
not going to fall
Larkin.
out though, because I'll put you back in uni. Listen, I've got to go.
Graham used to be a lecturer in English literature.
Yeah.
English literature, wasn't it?
Read another one. It's not Larkin. It's read the Musée of Beaux Arts. I think it's Auden. I can't remember, but it's not Larkin. But Larkin's best moment is "This be the verse." Read that as well. They fuck you up, your mum and dad. They don't mean to. They just do. They give you all the faults they had and add a little bit just for you. And they were fucked up once by silly men and women in floppy hats and coats, who half the time were soppy stern, the rest at each other's throats. Man hands on misery to man, it spreads like a tidal shelf. Sorry, a coastal shelf. Don't have kids. Sorry, get out as soon as you can. Don't have kids yourself. It's pure genius.
It is, but he doesn't like the whole kid thing. So Graham certainly has still got his marbles, haven't you, Graham?
Yes.
So, see you later.
I hope if you see Jenny, get her to come and get. I'm waiting for Jenny. How the tables have turned. I'm waiting for her to give me something. But she just doesn't understand how serious he is, you know. So I'll speak to you soon, right?
See you later.
Mind the door. Door closed.
So, I quite like that Graham is starting to interact and talk on camera and stuff, because he really is a lovely lad, man. I can't believe his face. It breaks my heart. Oh, wow, what's happened out here? It looks like, oh, my dimps are all going to be wet. That's not going to be funny, is it? Holy crap. But yeah, I am. I'm glad. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've got syringe needles on my fucking floor. Can you see it? Look. The needles. Needle pops. So I hope I don't go around the corner and find somebody out their fucking head, because I can't stand seeing that stuff. Anyway, somebody could have dropped a Venflon from some form of injection. You can't always assume it's whatever some things do. You never know. Someone could have diabetes, but when you see it in your hallway and your corridors and things like that, it's not nice. So anyway, it's pissing it down. And I'm going to go the Yannicka Rice style. It's bloody cold as well. Oh, fucking hell. Jump up here a minute. Just jump here because I'm getting wet. So I'm just going to dart round to the front door and go up and catch you later. So I sort of said International Women's Day and come on for it. And Graham said if he comes back as a woman, he's going to kill himself. So, oh, it's horrible. Oh. Dean will know I'm coming on in my life, so. And obviously if the kids hear me, they get a little bit upset, so. But I like to cross over that door because I've got the keys today. I've even brought the bottom lock key with me and the chain with me. But it's actually not about locking me out, it's about Dean likes the door locked. So anyway, got to meet Graham again. So whatever you're doing today, have a really great day. I've got some shit to try and tidy up and get ready. Any paperwork people out there, I need to put this stuff together so I can do with you people at some point, so PM me.